นี้นะคะต้อนรับผู้เข้าร่วมสัมมนาทุกท่านนะคะตอนนี้เราก็ยังอยู่กันที่ห้องแสนสุข2นะคะซึ่งสำหรับหัวข้อการสัมมนาที่ห้องแสนสุข2ค่ะเรายังเหลือหัวข้อการสัมมนาอีกทั้งหมด2หัวข้อด้วยกันนะคะและตอนนี้ค่ะพร้อมอยู่แล้วนะคะท่านวิทยากรของเรานะคะกับหัวข้อนี้เลยค่ะShinkawa infiSYS 3.0 Remote Vibration Monitor Analysis and Diagnostic for multiple locations ค่ะ Please welcome นะคะตอนนี้วิทยากรของเราพร้อมอยู่แล้วค่ะ Mr. Takimoto Director of Shinkawa Electric Asia Private Limited and Mr.Roy Chua for MEGEX Company Limited นะคะเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับด้วยค่ะ
Thank you very much for
Takimoto-san please สวัสดีครับผมชื่อชาญวิทย์นะครับจากบริษัท MEGEX ทางวิทยากรเขาเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะครับแล้วก็ถ้ามีคำถามอะไรถ้าจะถามเป็นภาษาไทยเดี๋ยวผมจะช่วยแปลให้นะครับขอบคุณมากครับโอเคTakimoto-san please
Thank you very much. My name is Takimoto from Shinkawa Electric Asia Private Limited. Sorry to say before presentation, we can not speak in Thai language. We are speaking English, and we speak slow, as much as slowly, and then make you understanding for our system. This time, as presented, we introduce our EMFSYS 3.0 remote monitoring, which is our brand for vibration analysis and diagnosis package. So, but this we are joined to this CBM day for every time, but this is the first time to present this kind of session. That's why first let me introduce myself. Yeah, maybe this better. Oh, sorry. My name, as I said, my name is Takimoto from Shinkawa Electric. I'm director of Shinkawa Asian Private Limited in Singapore. But once I graduated from university, I joined to Shinkawa in Japan, and I worked at the international department. I used to handling India, Middle East, Europe to sell for vibration monitoring equipment. And after that, I moved to a more position of the general manager in international department in Japan to looking to not only India, Middle East, US. I looked for Korea, Taiwan, except the Southeast Asia region and the USA and China. And since 2018, I moved from Tokyo office to our Singapore office to handling for this Southeast Asia region, which is Singapore, Thailand, this country, also Indonesia, and so on. Unfortunately, I joined to this market, and the first year I traveled here to promote, but because of COVID-19, I couldn't make it. But luckily this year, gradually, Thailand, even Singapore, we opened this country to promote. I hope we can see again to this. Anyway. So today, we are presenting this timetable. First, I will explain a bit about our company profile, what we are doing, because I hope everybody knows about Shinkawa, but some people don't know about Shinkawa. I will explain a bit about our company profile. And later on, I passed my colleague, Mr. Roy, to explain about what's EMFSYS 3.0 concept. We'll hear explain about it. Let's start. Okay. This is the entire Shinkawa Electric. It's not only our Singapore office, entire Shinkawa Electric in Japan. Actually, we are established, we found it 1927 in April, and we are starting business in Hiroshima in Japan. And currently there's 39 sales and field office in Japan. And this is our employee are around 700 employees right now. We are covering for the entire in Japan to set up to the office right now in Japan. And Our factory, vibration monitoring factory in Hiroshima factory, which is between Hiroshima and Okayama prefecture inside of it. It's industrial area, which means that whatever we supply to the product in all over the world, we manufacture in Japan, ship it everywhere right now. This is the factory. It's in a location in the Hiroshima. And Shinkawa sensor technology is a 100% subsidiary of Shinkawa Electric. We are segregated between the Shinkawa Electric and the factory, the Shinkawa sensor technology. This is our factory. And globally, we set up the office subsidiary in America, China, also Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore. Reason why we set up the office is that we are core customer in Japan that we are basically for OEM manufacturer, which is like Mitsubishi or Toshiba or Nippon, whatever, the turbine manufacturer, as well as compressor manufacturer or something. And then since 2000, they are not looking to like only in domestic, they sell to like your country, like Thailand, Indonesia, and also the other country. That's why we need to take care of this end user. That's why we set up to the office in globally for this fourth office right now. This is our Singapore. Right now we have we set up the established office in 2001, and now I'm a director of this office, and Mr. Roy is as a manager right now, and we have two field staff to take care of the calibration and also the installation and so on. So we can providing for the not only SaaS, we can providing like a vibration service, vibration installation. We're diagnostic. We are doing diagnostic as well because this line that we have already starting business for this vibration services in Japan, and also we are trying to do in globally. So we can do like this vibration service as well. But still, how can I say, we are only like 5 offices globally. For, as you know, in Thailand, Indonesia, such a country, we have working with partner as a local distributor, which is like, in Thailand, we are working with MEGEX. Now today he's there, MEGEX, and also India for Marshall, and also Korea, we have Ujin, and Indonesia, we have APECO or something. We mean we are working with local distributor to look into everywhere. Okay. Yes. So actually, this is our business for vibration monitoring system, which is our survey internally that let's say domestic in Japan power plants, we install bases, we are 98% share in Japan. So we take, and that's why our core customer is a power generation plant, also petrochemical plant. But because we manufacturing for the eddy current eddy current principle, we diverting to this application to the other application, which is like a railway application and measuring for displacement as application. And sometimes customer requesting to like a special, application, which is for H2 rocket for hydrogen, compressor to installing the special sensor to withstanding minus 200 degrees, such a kind of thing. Meaning that we manufacturing sensor, that's why we diverting to this application. And then, but the main business is our power gen industry right now. Yeah. So this is our, briefly I explain about our company. So I will pass to Mr. Roy from here.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Takimoto-san, about the introduction of Shinkawa products earlier. So it's good to be here back in CBM Day. It's the 3rd or 4th time we actually participated in CBM Day. And I think previously, because of COVID-19, it was either cancelled or postponed. So it's good to see all the Thai customers and everyone safe and sound. Okay. So this is my name. I'm Roy. I'm currently the regional manager of Southeast Asia, Shinkawa Electric Asia. So a little introduction about myself and my experience. Okay. I have been in the bearing industry for the past 5 years. Okay, so for the 15 years, I've been doing a lot on the sales and technical consultant in vibration monitoring system, and I'm currently working in Shinkawa Electric Asia. So these are some of my certificates that I achieved throughout the year. Okay, I'm a JSME and VI certified level 2 vibration specialist, and I'm also a hatch cover approved program hatch cover inspector, and also infrared thermography level 1 by ITC America. Okay. Okay, before we go into EMPhasis 3.0, we are going to show a little bit, not very detailed, but we are going to explain a little bit on how Shinkawa products actually helps in the condition monitoring of the system. Okay, so this is actually a white paper by Japan Institute of Plant Maintenance to state that as much as 40% of the plant equipment failure is actually caused by vibration. Okay, and because the percentage is so high, you may see at the exhibition people, vendors selling laser alignment system, ultrasonic, acoustic. Okay, many of this is actually linked to vibration as diagnostic when it starts. Okay, so major problem, misalignment, unbalance. I think it's very common, you will see this, and I also have even developed some standards for you to follow, like 20816 and 7919 for reciprocating compressor. Okay, so ultimately Shinkawa products objective is we want to prevent failure. Okay, so here are some of the examples you see over here. It's actually real case in Singapore, developed countries, but the plants that doesn't really goes into condition based or proactive based. Okay, so this is an example of a severe misalignment of a motor and a cooling tower fan blade broken. This is a bit more on the design problem. Okay, and the sleeve bearing rub. Okay, all of this system can actually be detected by vibration monitoring system, and Shinkawa has also some methods for you to find out some of these cases going on. Okay, so we are not going to go very in depth into the Shinkawa monitoring system, but I just want to show you that the overall of a typical vibration monitoring system where you always see in your plant, be it, I think many may be familiar, Bentley Nevada kind of system. Okay, so these are Shinkawa is one of the major manufacturers for proximity sensors, velocity sensors, and accelerometer. Okay, which means that we monitor the turbines, we monitor the BOP equipment, and these are a range of our products that is catered for many different applications. Okay, so monitoring system. These are the guys that is helping you to do the monitoring 24/7, okay, doing all the monitorings and shutting down your equipment, and mostly used in the turbine supervisory instrument. Okay, then the objective of this final will be, I think many of the vendors or end users may be using a lot, is using a portable analysis system, collect hundreds over equipment, then to your computer, archive it, then save it in the server for the specialist to go and do diagnostic. I think it's very common in here. Okay, this is our EMPhasis. The most highest part is the analysis system, but just want to emphasize that EMPhasis 3.0 is going to go one more step further. Okay. Okay. A little into the EMPhasis software currently, okay, I believe most of the system right now will be in this way, which means that they have a monitoring rack, and it will always be connected to a industrial protocol, okay. Okay, then it goes to the analysis software, okay, which is over here, okay, but do take note that most of this system is actually a standalone system, okay, which I think many of the end users may find it annoying. Why can't this software talk with another software, blah, 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 kind of stuff. Okay, so in our RV200 InfiSYS system, our system is able to do diagnostic for the end users. But a little bit different about our system is that it gives you a percentage what is going on and what is the possible fault that is happening in your equipment. Okay, this is an auto diagnostic software. And also currently in Shinkawa, because Shinkawa is a 90 years and we are approaching 95 years company for a vibration monitoring system. So our software actually has more than 50 years of data actually input into the diagnostic software, which makes the software so comprehensive that we are able to monitor not just roller bearing, okay, we are monitoring the journal bearing as well, okay. So currently we have about 33 diagnostic scenario available and it can be diagnosed by our software and we are still improving on that also, okay. Okay, right now we are going to talk about InfiSYS 3.0, okay. Okay, InfiSYS 3.0, okay, I'll just skip this. A very summarized overall of the InfiSYS 3.0. It's a true online monitoring system for both critical and BOP equipment. And we are talking about remote monitoring anywhere in the world, okay? It improves your work efficiency, analyze your data automatically, okay? So why Shinkawa actually come up with this system, I believe some of the customer may have always, okay? If I'm not at site, a problem occur. So who is going to do it? Ring up the vibration specialist, hey, something is wrong. But the guy is in America, maybe. So what is, who will be the next person to call? Okay, technical support from remote, okay. Time-consuming reporting. I think most of the people just hate this one because you may be getting a portable, collect 100 equipment, go to your PC, archive it, report it, send a report. Am I right? Yeah, I think it's very common for a lot of vibration specialists to take a portable, go around and, okay. So in the plant, end user, I'm not a trained in vibration, I can't do diagnostic. So this is one of the common thing we see around in the plant, okay. So we actually have all of this resolved. I'm going to talk a little bit more into it, okay. So this is why we actually developed the InfiSYS 3.0 software, okay. So it's currently it's a standalone system, okay. We are going to set Shinkawa products, all Shinkawa products, eventually into a web server, okay, which I think most of the manufacturers are not doing it right now, okay. So this is the infrastructure of our InfiSYS 3.0 at this moment, okay. So we will be releasing InfiSYS 3.0 based on stages, okay. So you can see from here, this is like VM7 is our highest range turbine supervisory system that is API 670 certified. We are going to bring Shinkawa products all into a InfiSYS 3.0, okay. This is our first stage. The wireless sensors we are having right now to a wireless gateway, InfiSYS 3.0, and he will actually send an email to the relevant personnel, okay. Then I'm going to go to the next step to let you see some infographic system, okay. So this is a typical problem. Most of the plants actually have a diagnostic system on site, but only on-site people will be able to access it, or is in a fixed network. It doesn't get out of your plant. So those people that is on holiday or the PIC is unable to rest, because if something is to happen on that day, I don't know what is the arrangement for the end user company, but you'll be able to view all the information via any computers with an internet access, okay. So if this guy is the vibration specialist that is in America or in some other countries, he can actually speak with this guy to actually get this problem solved. Okay. Email notification. So in vibration, most of the people may feel that, oh, having a vibration monitoring system means more work to do. But it's not necessary here because most of the time, people staying in the control room may be looking at a 50-inch display with so many points to monitor. But in vibration monitoring, if he doesn't give you an alarm, why do you want to look at the screen for? It's not necessary. Okay. So InfiSYS 3.0, not only he will send you an email for you to tell something is wrong. Okay. Reporting output function. Okay. This is, I think, most of the people find it the most annoying and a lot of time is actually wasted on this portion. But good thing about InfiSYS 3.0, it sends you an email after which the report is output automatically. Okay? Which means that you don't even need to bother about your TSI system or what kind of system. They will actually output a report to you. Okay? All the reports are generated automatically. So you do not need to care about the system. Okay? And lastly, we have a tool that is able to help you do diagnostic. So good thing about our system is that you will be able to access this via the internet. A computer, a cell phone, as long as you have a internet connection, this guy sends you an email, he does the reporting for you, he does the diagnostic for you. Okay, this is our InfiSYS 3.0. Okay, so these are some of the comments we have earlier on that the customer requests. Remote data checks, notification for possible failure, reduce running costs, no time to make report, utilize vibration data. Okay, Shinkawa 3.0 is able to help you solve all these questions, all this problem. Okay, which means that you can view your plant condition via internet connection. Okay, email is actually sent to you whenever there's a high or a high or alarming or a danger. Okay. No running costs after installation. Our InfiSYS 3.0 is a per-time software, which means that it's connected to all Shinkawa range of products. And we are going stage by stage to say that there's no any restriction, okay, with all the other system. Okay, of course, Shinkawa system, you won't be having any problem for our range of products. Okay, report output given to you. Okay, analysis done for you. Okay, this is InfiSYS 3.0. Okay, so this will be the roadmap that we will be progressing towards. This is step 1 release, which is maybe end of this year. But we'll be starting with the wireless sensors, wireless sensors first. Then eventually will be the turbine supervisory system on site. Okay, so here are some roller bearing diagnostic analysis, alarm mail, okay, web access, okay, journal bearing on the second stage, low speed rotating machine diagnostic, journal bearing diagnostic, okay. Then lastly, we'll be having the AI diagnostic coming in, vibration detection by camera. Okay, all this done by artificial intelligence and even the maintenance business for the end users. Okay. Cool. So do you have any questions for us? This will end my presentation over here.
ใครมีคำถามอะไรไหมครับเดี๋ยวผมจะนำไมโครโฟนไปให้ครับ
ตัว running cost เนี่ยมันคือมาในเซนเซอร์ปกติมันจะมีค่าคาวอะไรอันนี้คือไม่มีเลยใช่ไหมครับ
Okay. The question is for the cloud database.
It's not cloud database. It's not cloud. It's not cloud database actually.
It's not cloud
It's not
database.
cloud database. It's a InfiSYS server on site is linked to a online website. Okay, which means that some companies like to have their own private network. There's many different kind of configuration. Chami-san, you want to translate first? Here, can
You answer.
Okay.
เคลียร์ไหมครับผม ก็คือไอ้เจ้าตัว database นี่ก็คืออยู่กับที่server the database or database is at the customer server is that right no cloud no cloud ขอบคุณครับของรางวัลนะ มีคำถามอีกไหมครับ เรามีของนะครับที่ระลึกเล็กๆน้อยๆนะครับ มาจากญี่ปุ่น ครับผม
Excuse me, I have is one question. When the worst case is your server is collab is maybe เขาเรียกอะไรthe collab I can is a get is a data back.
It's like okay, all the customer data is on the customer server, right? Does InfiSYS 3.0 have the system to back up the data or not?
There is a function to back up this thing, but the main thing is if you store the backup data also in this server, there's no way you can get it back. You can put it in other places, but this must be a periodical done thing.
Please speak louder, please.
Yeah,
Louder,
I answer.
please.
Chami-san, can you translate? You can.
Again.
You can back up this data, but this data has to be placed elsewhere. It cannot be put in the same server that you are having right now. Okay? Because corrupt means that the whole server is corrupted. Okay? It can be backup, but the backup data must be placed elsewhere. Do you understand what I mean?
โอเคนะครับ ก็คือการ back up data เนี่ยก็คือthe to back up the data customer have to do it by themselves, right? It's not the system automatically back up the data.
The report function will be output automatically, but the backup, I think you need to do it by yourself, and it must be transferred to elsewhere.
นะครับที่ระลึกครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ มีคำถามอื่นไหมครับอีกคำถามนะครับ
Do you have any product for monitoring system for reciprocating compressor? Monitoring system for reciprocating compressor. You have this product or experience to monitoring it?
We are pending to speak with one of the vendors as well, because we will be releasing. What you see from here is some other third parties instrument. So we are talking with some third party instrument to actually get this data out from their system. But when can I give you this data? Maybe slightly a bit later. Yeah, but still not available yet at this moment.
Still not available, but I heard that Shinkawa have supplied some system for the rotating machine with the reciprocating machine. So how did you do that? If you don't have the system, but how you supply the
Okay, reciprocating compressor, most of the time you will be monitoring is about the rod drop. Because reciprocating, sometimes if you measure by vibration, it's very noisy. There's a lot of impact every time the reciprocating compressor push it. It's a different kind of technology, but it's following the ISO 7919. It's a bit different, but most of the time Shinkawa products is actually supplying proximity sensors to monitor the rod drop. One of the parameters that we are using for monitoring a reciprocating compressor.
But my question is, Shinkawa have supplied before.
Yeah, rod drop.
Lot drop. Okay.
we have a solution.
โอเคโซชิงกาวะคือชิงกาวะนี่เขาเคยทำนะครับก็คือเป็น rotating machine กับไอ้เจ้าตัว reciprocating แต่เขาก็คือเขาสามารถที่จะ provide solution ได้เขา integrate กับตัว vendor อีกเจ้าหนึ่งนะครับผมให้อีกพื้นหนึ่งครับผมเผื่อให้แฟนฮะเผื่อให้แฟนฮะ มีคำถามอื่นไหมครับ
Any more
มี
questions?
ไหมครับผมนะครับก็ตัว InfiSYS งั้นผมถามเองแล้วกันนะฮะผมอยากจะได้ของรางวัลโอเคRoy
Yeah.
in Thailand we have a customer are using InfiSYS the second generation so can Shinkawa upgrade the existing generation to the InfiSYS 3.0 or not
We need to upgrade. In order to upgrade, we need to change the server, which is because the current server is a Microsoft SQL Server database, to change to the web server database. So yeah, but possible. We could change the server. Possible.
โอเคนะครับเพราะว่าที่เมืองไทยเนี่ยลูกค้าที่มีใช้ตัว InfiSYS ที่เป็น second generation นะครับผมก็จะมีทาง Gulf ซึ่งมีใช้ที่ Gulf อุทัย Gulf หนองแซงนะครับแล้วก็ Gulf ที่ขึ้นลงใหม่ก็คือ Gulf SRC แล้วก็ที่จะมีขึ้นมาอีกโรงก็คือ Gulf PD อันนี้คือเขาใช้ InfiSYS แต่เป็น generation ที่2แล้วก็จะมีที่ขนอมนะครับที่ขนอมของทาง Echo นี่เขาก็ใช้ตัว InfiSYS ของตัว generation ที่2นะครับก็อันนี้ถามถ้ามีลูกค้าในนี้อยู่นะครับก็ทราบไว้ว่าเราสามารถจะอัปเกรดขึ้นไปได้ครั้งสุดท้ายนะครับมีคำถามอีกไหมครับ ไม่มีแล้วนะครับผมเดี๋ยวผมต่อให้ทาง MC ครับ
ค่ะขอบพระคุณค่ะก็จบไปแล้วนะคะสำหรับหัวข้อในช่วงบ่ายนะคะเรายังมีอีก1หัวข้อนะคะช่วงนี้ค่ะต้องขอบคุณนะคะมิสเตอร์ทากิโมโตะแล้วก็มิสเตอร์รอยด้วยค่ะแล้วก็ขออนุญาตเรียนเชิญนะคะผู้ที่จะมอบของที่ระลึกค่ะเรียนเชิญคุณปิยนัทใจสุขนะคะได้ค่ะมอบของที่ระลึกให้กับท่านวิทยากรนะคะเรียนเชิญเลยค่ะ